What does it say?
You can press the record button on the side of the marker to start or stop recording.
Okay, well, let's try.
I think it's recording.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys. Well, this was a new machine, so we're just giving it a shot today, okay? Well, hello. I am Miss Hayward, and I teach third grade. I'm so excited. I heard wonderful things about this class. Like, people in third grade are already talking about you guys, how smart you are. So I have a super fun math test today because I hear that you guys can add and subtract already. Can you guys do that?
Yeah.
You can? Well, I need some help. I have a slight problem. Do you know what that problem is? I have opened a pizzeria named Hayward's Pizzeria. And I need students, second grade students, to help me fill my orders. I have a lot of pizza orders, okay? And to do that, we have to meet our standard. And your standard for second grade is I can add up to 4 numbers that are 2 digits, like a string of numbers. And you also can add and subtract within 1,000. Do you know that's the same standard for third grade? You can add and subtract within 1,000. Isn't that cool? So you guys, Miss Brown's already taught you some third grade stuff. That's awesome, right? All right, we're going to try to touch here. If it doesn't work, all around. Who knows how to make a pizza? Who's ever eaten pizza? Oh, me too. I love pizza.
I ate it in 4 days.
Whoa, I love it. Well, today we're kind of going to do some math pizza. So let's see, though, how we make a pizza. This is funny. It's okay. We'll figure this out. Yeah.
We'll rewind it. I'll turn it back.
Let's see. We'll rewind it, guys, and we'll go again. It's all, mine was doing this earlier. It was going crazy in my room, too. Let's see. All right, there we go. And this is a kid telling this, guys. It's so funny.
And you are here to learn how to make a pizza. You can make whatever kind of pizza you want. But I do not know how to make the dough. So we're only going to shape the pizza and put the stuff on and cook it. First, you take the pizza dough. Then you lay it. You put some flour on the dough. And then you flatten the middle out. Then you make it into a circle. Then you flatten the middle out and curl the edges.
Yeah. So it's like a how-to. You guys do how-to in writing.
Just all back into a ball and then start again. That's cool. And then you put tomato sauce on it, cheese, and then some and then you put it in a
Shoves it in the toaster.
and that is a pizza.
Is that funny or what, guys? So that is really funny. So that's not really how we are going to do today. So that's not going to happen. We are not going to shove our pizza dough into a toaster. But I did get about 8 orders of pizza that I need to help be filled. Some of your pizza orders, they're going to be found in here. All right? There's all kinds of fun tasks in here. When you open it up,
I'm Lauren.
I'm Rami.
what in the world?
I have Margaret.
No. We'll turn it down. Is it? Oh, it's on the
That's why
thing.
we're continuing
All right.
to share.
No, you're good. All right, so guys, open it up in here. Will you help me out? Will you come help me?
I thought that I was.
It's a surprise. Are you scared?
It was
he looked a little worried. Okay, open it up for me.
finally recognized that.
All right.
Could it go about my daily?
I don't know where it's going from either. Oh, maybe there. There we go. All right, so in here, there's surprises. Ooh. There's math surprises. Every group has a different pizza to prepare. Okay? You may have some pepperonis, some pickles, some tomatoes, some onions, and ham on this pizza. And another pizza may have some pineapples and all kinds of crazy stuff. But I need you to help me by answering these math problems, all right? So before we get started, let's go over our I can statement, all right? So ready this. I can add 4 2-digit numbers
numbers
to get a sum.
to get a sum.
All right. Do you guys think you can do that?
Yes.
Can you accept the job challenge?
Yes.
All right. You are going to get a pizza box and a large piece of chart paper, and you are going to begin solving your problems. You get to work on teacher chart paper today. Does that sound good? All right.
Can we go on the
Who can tell, if you need to go on the floor, you go on the floor. Who can tell me how to add like two numbers together? What do you do? I don't know. I forgot. I walked all the way down the hall and I forgot. How do I add two numbers together?
like just 2 plus 2.
Well, how about 42
Or 100.
plus 14? Anybody know how to do that in here? Ooh, somebody was fast. 42. I'm going to write it up here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. 42 has 4 10s and 2 1s. You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
Plus 14. Did I line that up correctly, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, why is that important? Why do I need to line my numbers up?
So you can add the ones easier and the tens easier.
You know, can you come to my 3rd grade class and make sure 3rd graders know we start with the ones? I love that. Did everybody else know that in here?
Yeah.
You start in the ones column? Awesome. Well, how would I do this then? 4 add 2 more makes what?
6.
6. Okay, can I just put that down on the bottom? Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, what spot though? The 10s or the 1s? What spot? Oh, the 1s. Good. What about 4 add 1 more? What is it? 5. So my sum, and I want to hear you guys saying that word when I come around. The sum is 56. Is there another way I could have solved that without using these numbers? Could you draw something? What could I have drawn?
Like more on the floor, go next door.
Like, is he talking about rounding?
I think he's talking about when we subtract.
Oh, when we subtract, you're going to get to subtract. So I know what you're talking about with that one. What about these things?
That's adding.
That's adding. But yes, with subtraction, that would work, buddy. All right, what about these? Could we use these?
Yes. Yes.
What are these?
Number block.
Number blocks, base 10 blocks. So could I use these to add?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So I need somebody to show me how. Somebody, can you show me? You want to come up here? Come show me. Come show me. I don't know about this. We can do this? So I want you to show me 42. How would we show 42 with those base 10 blocks? What would you draw? You can do it down here. You have room. What would you draw for 42? Oh, is it coming back to everybody now? It's been a long time, is it? Ooh, he's on a roll. What did you draw?
A 10.
Oh, a 10. What is that? Another 10. So you got 2 10s. Everybody think in your brain, what are 2 10s?
20.
Good. All right. What's next? We got 42. So we got 2 10s, which is 20. What else do we need to add?
Like 2 more.
2 more. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
I think so. So is this another way to show my answer? Yeah. I believe one of your standards too says I have to show my answer multiple ways. It is in 3rd grade. All right, so he has 4 10s, which is what, everybody?
40.
40. He needs to add his 1s, right? Can you add some 1s to the end of it for us? Perfect. How many 1s do we need?
6.
6? Oh, no, we're going to do this part up here. I see what you're doing. You're doing the sum. Will you do the top number for me first, and then we can do the sum? So how many 1s do we need in this one?
2.
2. You can X them out. I make mistakes all the time. Can ask all my students. Good job, buddy. Thank you. Who can show me 14 using this? Want to show me, buddy? 14. Love it. How many 10s, guys, is he going to put in 14?
1.
1 10. Why just 1 10?
Because
Why just 1 10 and 14? Do you know?
because there's only a 110.
There's only 1 10. We can only draw what it has, right? We can't make stuff up. Now we are ready to rock and roll. We're going to add these together. All right. Thank you so much. That was awesome. He got 14. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
I need help combining them to get a sum. You want to come combine them? All right. Awesome job. So tell me what you did here. What did you do?
I drew 5 tens and 6 ones.
Good. Where did your tens come from? How did you know it was 5?
Because I added 4 and 1.
Good. You added 4 and 1. So really 5 tens, would you guys say that's really 50? Because we've done expanded form, haven't you?
Yeah.
So that's really 50 plus 6. So when I come around to your group and I say, hey, that's awesome that you can do it this way. Can you show me another way? Now you know which one we're talking about. You may have in your brain another way of showing me, and I want you to do that too, okay? So any way you can show me multiple ways to get your answer. All right, let's pass out some pizza. All right, if you need to sit on the floor once I give you your pizza box and your paper to write, you can. I have them numbered. If you do not care to, please number the anchor chart paper. So we know when you go to close at the end, we're going to know what number you're talking about, and you guys can read it out loud, and we'll know if you solved them correctly. So here's your groups. All right. Here's your groups. Now, how many groups do you have at a table?
You can do it however you want.
Do you have it there? Is this another group right here?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
They can sit.
Awesome. And you guys can move in just a sec, okay? We'll say ready, break, and y'all can move. Are you guys a different group than them?
Maybe do like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So like Yasmin, Timmy, I know you don't know names.
No, it's okay.
Timmy and the Sicer group.
Okay.
Those 3 can be a group.
Okay.
There we go.
This right here?
Yep, those 3.
All right, there you go.
Like 2 at the table.
Perfect, yeah. So you guys can choose whichever in your groups, and I will get yours. All right, Reeves, I get yours. You feel good about it? I'm glad. He feels good about that box right there. All right, here's yours. All right, guys, you may sort of get your pencil, and if you need to move around, you can. I'll come and give your group some anchor chart paper. All right, open it up and accept the challenge.
Gracie and Jackson, and then you 2 are together. Okay?
All right, here is your anchor chart paper. No, good. Here's your anchor chart paper. You guys can write all over it. You are welcome. Put your names on your anchor chart paper, guys. I want to see your awesome work. They love it. Here you go. Here's yours. Okay, perfect. You want to come? You can come sit over here, baby. You can move. Reeves, here's your paper. Here's your paper. You write your names on it. And just do.
So you can go outside, okay? So you're ready to come back in. You choose.
All right, guys. Here's your paper. Do you need paper? Here you go, buddy. Oh, you're excited, aren't you? I love it. Guys, if you need help reading the question, just let us know.
12 onions, 35.
Here you go, paper. And paper. Put your names on the top and put the problem on it, okay? It's big. It's teacher paper. You get to use teacher paper today. Perfect. What do you know what that says? It says how many more pickles than onions. So what are we going to do? So let's come over here on the floor, and we're going to put at the top. I want everybody to put their name at the top first. Okay? It is. Could you put your name at the top for me?
Yeah, it is. And it's also
I know.
put my name on there.
Guys, don't forget to put the number that you're answering, okay? So we know. You already did it? Awesome. I'm coming to... It's okay. Will you put the number? I'm coming to see you next, okay? Oh my goodness, did I forget? I am so sorry. Thank you for coming to tell me. Got your names? Awesome. They need a paper. I thought there was one stuck together with that one. Here you go, buddy. Do y'all want to do it on the table? It might be easier. There you go. All right, put your name at the top and pick whatever number you want to do first. Okay? All right, so you guys, how many more pickles than onions? All right, let's find our paper. How many pickles do we have, guys? Find the word pickles. We're going to match it up.
48.
Pickles. Oh, 48. So can you write 48 down for me? Hi, let me read it to you. It says, how many more eggs than onions? Oh. So now, what does it mean when it says how many more than?
Okay, I think you're trying to add more. No.
You think we're going to add more? Let's see. So if I have 48 of these and I have 15 of those, can you write 15 down? Let's see what happens. So is it asking me to put pickles and onions together? Or is it asking me to find how many more of one thing than the other?
More than one thing.
So if we're not putting it together, we're not adding. So what are we going to do? What is the inverse or the opposite of adding?
Subtract.
Can you do that? I can. Can you show me how to subtract with that? Show me. Are you ready? Well, I was the chef carrying the pizza to the table and I fell and dropped all the tomatoes. How many ingredients are still on the pizza? Okay, you got to add them up, but not with the tomatoes now, right? Okay, so guys, what are we going to do?
Subtract.
Can you show me how to subtract?
Subtract the 8 and the 5.
Okay, can you do that for me? How do you do that? 8 subtract 5. What would that give me?
No,
3. You guys are awesome. All right, now what?
Now we're going to subtract 2.
Ooh. For the whole package? You got to do all of them, Bug. All right, 4 subtract 1 is what? 3. I love how so you guys, we call this the difference. Can you guys say that?
Difference.
The difference. So when we're subtracting two numbers, we call it the difference. The answer is called the difference. Can you show me that a different way? What could we draw? Oh, 10 blocks. Can you guys do that? I'm going to go see another group and I'll come back and see if you can do it with 10 blocks. Okay? You guys are doing great. Oh, I'm coming. All right, guys. All right, boys, talk to me. What you got? Tell me. All right, so grab your pizza order form. All right, and you can pick any one you want to start with first. Which one do you want to start with? Okay, so grab your order form because we got to know all of our ingredients. So what does the fourth one say? Can you read it to me? What does it say? Okay, what does this one say? What's this question say?
What is the total of tomatoes on
And pickles.
show your answer to 2 different ways?
So what 2 things are we working with? What does it tell you? What does it tell you to work with? The tomatoes and what? Pickles. So put a number 4 up here and write down how many tomatoes you have and how many pickles do you have. All right, you might want to scoot it back. It might go through the hole. So right here. Put number 4 there. Yep. All right, and tell me how many tomatoes you have. 81. Can you show me how to write 81? Awesome. And pickles. Can you write pickles? 28. So, what if we're looking for a total, guys? What operation? Are we going to add or subtract? We're looking for an add. So can you add those 2 numbers together and show me what you get? Now have your partners help you. All right? And then remember the second part, Reeves says you have to show it 2 different ways. So you may have to show it the other way.
72.
Now look. All right, so this is number 4. Do we add this way or could we do something else? How should we stack those? How do we take these 2 numbers? What can we do with them? Can we write that?
Yeah.
How did I write it on the anchor chart? On top of each other, yes. So put 81. And I want you to add, like you said, what? 28. Awesome. So you guys help him and make sure he gets the right answer, okay? I'm going to be back to see if you can do it 2 different ways. So when you look right here at the anchor chart, can you do it the algorithm or the traditional way and do it that way? Can you do it both ways for me? Love it. Ooh, this table. What is going on? What do we got going on?
So we were adding and we couldn't find it out, so we were doing number blocks. Or
number box and
What'd you guys get, do you think, for your total?
151.
Okay. So tell me, so was it hard at first to do all these together?
Yeah.
Do you think we could do another strategy? Maybe you could do it, but what if, have you guys heard the strategy when there's a lot of numbers, putting two numbers together, finding the answer, putting two more together, finding the answer, and then add those together? So it makes it a little bit easier. That would work, right?
Yeah.
So that's just a strategy when you have a lot of numbers that I talk to kids in third grade because we have a lot of numbers. Like this gets confusing, doesn't it? So you could put these two together, have an answer. These two together, have an answer. No, oh, because you left tomatoes off?
Yeah.
Okay, so you wouldn't even have to write it down, would you? And you could just do the four numbers.
Okay, that was number 2.
All right.
Here's number 2.
Did you guys get the total?
Yeah.
All right, good.
What is it?
What's your total?
What is the difference between ham and tomatoes? Show you.
What? No. What's 8 plus 2?
10.
Good.
It's not 11.
So write it down. Where do we write 10? Yeah, it's 109, yeah. Becomes a new number.
There you go.
Can you guys show that with base 10 blocks now? Can you draw? Okay, show me.
We can do, do we do minus on this?
You tell me. Let's read it again together. It says, what is the difference between ham and tomato?
It's minus.
Okay, so you guys show me. What in there gave you a clue that it's minus? Difference. And difference is the answer to a subtraction problem, right? Is it on your vocabulary wall? I love it. I love it. You guys are ready for third grade.
So 94.
Yeah. All right, guys, talk to me. What you got going on?
Well,
Well, you got a lot going on, it looks like here.
Yeah.
Okay,
number 1,
okay.
we just did the thing.
So this was actually our standard, right? I can add together a string of 4 numbers. Good. Yeah, looks like y'all did great on that standard. Tell me about another one. 2. What did 2 say? What did 2 say?
How many more eggs than
Okay, so when it said how many more, what operation did you guys do? Did you add or subtract?
added?
Okay, show me. Show me with some numbers what you
we
did.
started at 12 and then we counted how many to 18 and then we got 6.
So you kind of did what we would call a missing add-in. So could you write me an equation of what you did? So if I was to write you an equation, is this what you did? Is that what you did? Okay. That's what you did, and but I love that you proved it. What is this called? A number line. Do you guys like number lines?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Use them a lot.
You don't use them a lot, but
They can be helpful.
they can be very helpful, especially if you don't just know it, right? It's easier to do them that way. Tell me about number 4. I want to see I like what you've drawn here.
Well, I just didn't want to have to draw to 100, so I just used this that's under it. It's
I love it. That's very resourceful. All right, so tell me what number 4 says so we can see if we got it. What did number 4 say? Okay, so tell me.
What is the difference between ham and tomatoes? Show your answer in 2 different ways.
Uh-oh, so we got to show it 2 different ways. So, but tell me, what does it mean? What is the difference? That's a vocabulary word. What's the difference?
the difference it would mean.
What does that mean? Do you guys have a chart that has some vocabulary words on it? What you want to look up there? What is difference? Is it addition or subtraction?
Subtraction.
Subtraction. It is the answer to a subtraction problem. So can you write me an equation of what you subtracted?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to come back and see in just a second. I want you to write me an equation of what you subtracted. I would love for you to use the number line. Do you know that number lines are my favorite strategy tool? They're my favorite. So yeah, use a number line. Absolutely. How would you do that with a number line?
You don't have to start by the 0.
Okay, you don't have to start at the 0. So if we were to do, oh, I like what you did here. So tell me about this though. Are there 10 tens? What happens when you have 10 tens?
You can erase it and make 100.
You can. So you don't have to erase it. You can circle it for me and draw me a 100 block. So circle it. That's what I have them do in third grade. Circle it. And then we're going to put a little Ghostbuster slash through it and make 100, big whole hundreds block. Pretty cool, huh? So now we have 109. You guys have shown that 2 different ways. Tell me the next problem we're doing.
A number line.
A number line for how many more pickles than onions. All right, are we going to add or subtract? How many more pickles than onions?
Oh,
You think so? Try it with addition and see if that works. Because I want you to think about this. Is it asking me to take my pickles and onions and put them together? Or is it asking you how many more of one thing do you have of the other? I want you to go look at your charts. Come with me to your charts. When we see that word, right here, baby. Let's go to your chart right here that you made with Miss Brown. When we see, come right here. So we're going to look at important words right here. When we see how many more, what does that usually tell us to do? What does that usually tell us to do right here?
to add. Like
Subtract. The reason why, guys, is because when I'm trying to find out, what's your name, baby?
Noah.
Noah. And what's your name?
Jonathan.
So I could ask the problem, how much taller is Noah than Jonathan? Would I want to take your heights and put them together? Would I want to take them and put them together? No. I want to see how much taller you are than the other person, so we'd have to subtract to find who's taller. So now we need to do what? Subtract to find how many more pickles?
Yeah.
Can you guys do that for me? Write them down and show me. Awesome. They're doing good. Ooh, I love your base 10 blocks, guys. That's an awesome way to show it. All right, so what number are we on now?
Number 2.
Okay, what does it say? Can you read it to me?
What is the total of tomatoes and pineapples? Show your answer to different
Okay,
ways.
what does it mean when it says, what's the total? What does it want you to do? What operation? You think they wanted you to add. Tell me why.
Because it says like to add them together. That should mean like to.
This word right here, total, gives us a big woo woo kind of alert. And that word and is a combining word. Right when in English do we say, I am this and this? So isn't that putting two things together? So in math, and means the same thing. We can put two things together. It's a combining word. So show me what two numbers you're going to add together because you said add.
74 and 23.
Okay. Can you show me that in a different way? So you said 74 what was 74? Tomatoes? Awesome. And pineapples was 23. Okay, can you walk me through this problem? You said add from the ones. 4 plus 3 is? Okay, so can you? Good job. I like how you found that error. Awesome. 7. Okay. All right, now 7 add 2 more makes what? 9. So can you guys help her show that using base 10 blocks? Can y'all add together using base 10 blocks? Help her do that. I'm going to come back and check on you. That's awesome.
What's tomatoes have?
You guys are working so hard together. All right, guys. Tell me what's going on back here. How's it going?
You already wrote the first one.
You already wrote the first one. Okay, what did the first one say? That y'all do number 1 first? Okay, it says, what? Can you read it to me?
How many ingredients are on the pizza?
How many ingredients? That's a lot of numbers. It wasn't it? Can you show me your math where you did that at? Let me see here. What did you do?
We
You
put
got-
it said 312.
Okay.
And then so we add 20.
Can you show me where you added that?
I added it down here.
Oh, okay, let me see. Okay, you know what? Will you guys do me a big favor? I love for students to show off because I know you're super smart. Can y'all show me how you added those together? So let's do it right here together. Show me what you're going to put first.
It's hard to write because
It is kind of crazy. You want to undo this and maybe put this underneath it? That might help. I think I taped this one because Miss Hayward had some struggle putting the pizza box. I didn't know how to do it. All right, lift that up. Let's see if that helps. All right, lay it down on there. All right, now what first number should he write? What first number should he write? 312, all right? So you're going to write 312 for us. And what ingredient is that?
pepperoni.
Pepperoni. Awesome. Pepperoni. Now what should he put underneath that? Pickles. Can you show me, what is pickles worth? 28. Okay, 28. Awesome. Now tell me about when we line our numbers up. Should we line them up for our ones, tens, and hundreds? So sometimes, can I show you a little strategy? Sometimes in 3rd grade, when we're introducing this, I put my ones, my tens, and my hundreds just to help everybody line them
I
up.
used to do that in my other school.
You like that? I like that too. How about 28? Can you tell me how many tens are in 28? How many? Two tens. So where should that 2 go in our little T chart here? In the tens. Can you put it there? Put a 2 underneath there? How about how many ones? Do you know how many ones there are in 28? Can you tell me how many ones? In 28? You can look right here. Can you see the paper? Look right here. 28. How many ones? I'm so proud of you. Good job, buddy. 8. Good job. All right, now I want you to go through and fill all those up and try to add it all the way down, okay? Now do the next one, tomatoes. Put them in your tens and ones. Your job as partners is to make sure that they put them in the correct spot, okay? All right, make sure. All right, have you shown everything 2 different ways?
Yeah, not everything.
Okay, can you go back and show me everything 2 different ways? And then I have something for you. I'm going to come and give it to you. All right? I'll be right there. Let me get them their extension.
Miss Hayward, can I use the bathroom?
Yes, go ahead, sweetie. Take it. Can you finish? Here's your extensions. Put your name on it, though. You get to create your own pizza with toppings.
See if you're gonna add or subtract.
You using your anchor chart?
Help her find the word different.
All right, what are we looking for, buddy?
We got it.
Difference. All right, what does difference start with? Okay, so we're going to look at our important words. This one says some, in all together, with, both, more, increase. Do you hear the word difference? Nope, so that was with addition. So let's go to subtraction, okay? I'm going to read you these words. Fewer, less, difference. Oh, you heard it? Okay. What chart is it on? Subtraction. So you think you're going to subtract? All right, let's go see if it'll work.
Okay.
Are you guys good?
Yeah.
All right, listen, here is your extension. Now you can work and help each other. You get to create your own pizza. And you need at least 4 different toppings, and you can make up your own numbers for it. And then I need you to write me a word problem that I have to solve.
Yay!
Okay? All right, so what are we going to do? You told me it's the difference. What numbers should I write down? We're looking for the difference between ham and tomatoes?
We already have 4 tens.
Okay.
We already have
I love it that you're modeling it with base 10 blocks.
11 ones.
11 ones. Okay. Well, what happens when we have 11 of something? Can we have 11 ones? We can. Do we need to cash them out for something else, though?
Yeah.
What do we need to cash them out for?
10.
A 10. How many ones make a 10? 10. You're so smart. Come on down. All right, so let's do this. We need to know how many. Awesome. Just bring them on down. Let's use our base 10 blocks. I love it. Yeah, put them in here. All right, we need tomatoes and ham. So what I want you to do
No, 1.
is,
We need 1 of those.
okay, we can get one. Let's get one. All right, so we
Wait,
got
we can have
tomatoes and ham. All right, what if can you write how many tomatoes you have right here? Hey, what do you need, baby? 10s?
Yeah.
How many 10s would you like, sir? You need a good handful? Okay. All right, there you go, buddy. Hold them. Do you need any ones?
I can use them.
You can use some. Okay, go drop those off and you come back and get me some ones. I can use some. All right. What's your largest number? I'll get them for him, baby. What's your largest number? 75 or 34? What's larger? 75. So what should we write down first? All right. Can you do that for me? Write down 75 for me. Okay. All right. Yes. So turn that around this way. Rotate. Awesome. So now you told me it's subtraction. It's okay if it's broken. I'm not worried. All right. Now, can we subtract this? Have you guys been doing subtraction in your class?
Yes.
Where do we subtract from? What place?
1.
From the 1. What do you need, Reese? 10s or 1s? Are you finished with them?
You can just put them right here, babe.
All right, so tell me, oh, how did you do that? You did that so fast. Talk to me. What does this say?
75 minus
You guys have worked together.
34.
And what is that? 5 subtract 4. Can you help your partner? If I've got 5 and can I take 4 away? Let's hold up. Look, let's do this. I'm going to put 5 blocks in my hand. Can you take 4 of them away?
We already got it.
Oh, sweep them off, sweep them off. How many does that leave? 1. So he knows right now when you guys go to model this using base 10 blocks. But how about 7? Guys, can I use 7 ones here or do I need to use 7 tens?
Now let's add.
Why do I need to use 7 tens?
He's in the 10.
It's in the tens place. Good. All right. What's your name, baby?
Timmy.
Timmy, can you help me? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens. Y'all need the extension?
You can
Okay, I'll get to you. 7 tens. Can you take 3 away? How many are
He already
left?
has 1.
How many are left?
That's
4.
4.
So what is our difference? The difference is
One is 1. 1, 4.
we said it. We got to say it with our tens first.
4, 1.
41. Can you guys say that with me? 41. And what vocabulary word did we just use? Difference. Difference. And what does it mean with difference? Are we adding or subtracting? Subtracting. All right, you guys are on a roll. You ready for your next one? Put that number up there because we know what we did here. All right. Right here's the one. All right, you guys ready? All right, you need extension? All right, so let me tell you about your extension. Are you finished? All right. You get to create your own pizza, but you have to include 4 toppings, and you can look how to spell them for mine and write me a word problem to solve. All right, how many people are in your group?
Let's read this together. Ready?
3? All right.
The pizza.
How many people? I'm going to go ahead and leave your extension because you guys are so close, okay? Need an extension?
Do our own or
You get to do your own.
What's this? Extension 4.
Extension is when you're done with everything. I'm going to give you an extension to create your own pizza. Okay? You guys need help? Okay, talk to me. What does it say?
How? What is the difference between ham and tomatoes? Show your answer 2 different ways.
Ham and tomatoes. I heard you say a word up there. Read that one more time. There was a word that stood out to me.
What is the difference?
So what does that mean? What is the difference? What operation are we doing? Subtraction. We're finding the difference. So where are we going to look for those numbers to subtract? Where do we need to look? Okay, so tell me, what are you looking for? What 2 ingredients?
Ham and tomatoes.
Ham and tomatoes. So, all right, write those down and show me what we got.
With your team.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Okay, so what was your tomatoes? How many did you have?
81.
81. All right, so we're writing 81. Awesome. What about, what's the next ingredient it asked for? Ham. How many pieces of ham did you have? 15. Okay, this one's a little bit more difficult. All right, so let's talk our way through this. Where do we start from when we subtract? Ones. All right, so talk me through this problem. All right, so we're starting at the ones. How many ones do you have? 1, and how many are you needing to subtract?
5.
Can you do that? You can't. Why?
Because you have a bigger bottom.
Okay, so if we've got 1 of something, can you take 5 away from me if I'm only holding 1? So what did Miss Brown talk to you about doing? What do you do?
Bigger bottom.
Okay, so what do you do when you do that? What does that mean? Where do you go?
You go to someone and get a one. You get 110.
Give me 5. Yes. I love it. You get 110, he said. Not a 1, 110. Oh, it's amazing. So do that for me. Oh my goodness. Show me how to do that. You just told me exactly what to do in your words. Show me how to do that. Right here. Show me what you would do if you're going to go and grab 110 from them.
You will add one right here.
Okay, because you took 10 from here. Good. So take your 10 from there, and what happens to it?
It will turn into a 7.
Good, because is that really just 7? But it's in the tens place. What is it really?
70.
70. Good job, guys. So we took 10 from here, and I'm going to give it to the ones. So now what does the ones have? Do you need something?
What do you do after?
Have you written me a word problem with all 4 ingredients? Okay. Go. Look, we're gonna close here in just about 5 minutes. Okay. We're gonna get our closing. So help your partners if they don't have one yet. Okay. Okay. So that 1 now becomes a what?
11.
11. Now can we subtract? Do it for me. Show me what to do.
So a 10 is a whole 5.
A 10 is a whole 5. I like how you talk that way.
Now you can do that, and it's gonna break into a 5.
A 5. And so we've got 11 subtract 5. What would be your difference? What could we do? 11 subtract 5.
You can break a 10 and take away that.
Show me. What would it be? Hey, baby, you need the extension? Okay. Look, what you guys are going to... Your paper is awesome. Yeah, I would love for you to go show Miss Brown. All right. So I want you to do your extension. You're going to get to create your pizza and put some toppings on it, okay? Tell me what you're going to put on your pizza. Can you do that for me? All right. Give it to your partners. You got to create your own pizza and put 4 toppings with numbers. Can you guys do it? Tell me pepperonis, maybe like sardines. So about 5 minutes and we can close. Does that sound good, everybody? About 5 minutes? All right. Sounds awesome. All right. What did you get? What was your difference?
10.
Okay. So if we've got 11 and we take away 5, you think it'll be...
Plus the 10, take away that 5, and we're gonna have 10.
You think so? Can you draw it for me? Draw me the 11 and show me how you're going to take away those 5. Okay.
Can you solve
Okay. I will in just a moment. So let's see here. Let's see what we got going on. Reeves, what do you think? What do you think 11 minus 5 is? Okay, can we do, he thinks 5. What do you think?
6.
He thinks 6. Could we do a number line to see who can prove us correct? So do a number line. How would you do a number line there? Okay. What are you going to put? So we know we've got to start at 11 or end at 11, whichever way you want to do it. And now we need to figure out how to take 5 away. How can we do that?
So
Yeah, you're right. You're on the right track, buddy. Keep going.
Do we have
Keep
to know
going.
the answer?
Yeah.
I need help on my thing.
Okay. So what you got? Pepperonis. Okay, you can add those together. Go stack them and do it. So you can tell me. Your question to me could be how many ingredients are there in all,
7.
right?
No.
Well, you could do that, can't you? Show me. Stack them on top of each other. You can do it. Oh, you got 100. Once you make it a 2-digit number, then, and you can do it. Wow. Are you asking me how many ingredients are in all? I'll solve them and bring them back. How about that? I'll solve them and bring them back to Miss Brown. I don't know. You could try. You have to know. Are you going to believe me if I'm just right? Are you just going to believe me?
Yeah.
No. You have to check me.
I'm figuring out my
He's figuring it. He
I
doesn't trust me.
I already know mine.
You already know yours too. All right. All right, you guys. Are y'all coming to the end? All right. So,
That helped a little bit.
yeah, well, I appreciate that. All right, tell me.
They're saying that I didn't know.
It's okay. Well, I saw you helping. I appreciate that, okay? Can you guys tell me, what was your favorite problem?
I see the last one.
The last one, and what was the last one?
It was what were all the ingredients together.
Oh, how did you do that? What were all the ingredients all together?
We wrote 246
And how did you get that?
because we used our base 10 blocks.
You did base 10 blocks. So what is the first one?
100 and that leaves a ton.
Okay, so just put an X on that one. Okay.
280. Oh no. 118.
Okay. Add. How did you come up with the whole total though? Did you do something with the blocks?
Yeah, we counted them all together.
You counted them all together. What happens when you get 10 of like 10 tens? They become what?
100.
100. Do you guys think y'all could close for me on that problem here in a minute and tell everybody we had to add up all of our ingredients and sort of tell them what you did, and then you got 10 tens so it become a new 100? You guys can do that? Okay, that'll be awesome. I'll have y'all close. All right, I'm coming to you. Give me 1 minute. We're going to close. Sound good? All right, you guys ready? Yes? Oh, goodness. Okay. They will not want to
Trying to
stop.
make a challenge.
I can tell. Hey, did you guys get them all put in?
I got those.
Can you tell me how many of each one?
Well, this is like the other.
Or is that like mushrooms?
that? Well,
Can
actually,
you do me a
I was
favor?
gonna make those other pieces.
Could you write like 12 mushrooms? Can you write it out in numbers so I'll know what to do?
Okay.
I love it. Thank you. All right. It's the after the end. If you get to it, I can leave it. Miss Brown can give it to you later, okay?
I should stop doing math.
All right. So listen. Have you guys closed? What problem do you think you would like to show the class? Which one?
I think. Two.
You like,
that one.
you like that one? Why do you think that one?
Can we use a calculator?
Well, would I use a calculator probably to figure that out? Yes. I would use a calculator to figure all those ingredients out. I'll give you one at the end. Yeah, you can figure it out. Sound good? She's like,
Do I have to do it now? Then.
no, you can do it at the end. All right, so why this one? I like your work on it. Why this one?
Just because it was probably hard.
It was, oh, you want to close with the hardest?
Yeah.
I like it. I like these challenge takers. So you, tell me what you did here though.
Well, we added 8, 2, 4, 2, and 5.
And what did you get?
We got 21.
21. So tell me why this 2's sitting up here. Why did it have to go up there?
Because the 10s always have to go. It can't be the 1.
That's right. We got to take those 10s up and carry them to the next. And then you added all these up. And then you showed it with base 10 blocks also. So I want you guys to share with this one. And if you'll read number 2 out loud to your class and just sort of walk them through everything that you did. Does that sound good?
Should we get number 2 out?
Yeah, we'll grab number 2 so you can carry that out to everybody. All right, you guys, what one would y'all choose to present to everybody? Tell me why. What is number 3? You're going to tell everybody how to branch them together? Like put 2 numbers together and get that, and then put 2, and then add all the answers?
Adding this together, and that equaled 106. That equals 199. That equals 35. And so I circled these, and I put the ones place together, and it
And you
equaled
got,
20.
what did you get with all that?
20.
I want you to close to that. So I want you to tell everybody that you had a huge list of numbers and you decided to put 2 numbers together and get a sum. 2 numbers together and get a sum. And then you took all their sums and got your answer. That's what I want you to close because you know what? That's a 3rd grade standard. And I want you to show everybody. I don't know. Can you tell me what it equals? Can you stack them and tell me what it equals? I think you can. You're so smart. I know you can. Yeah.
Can you check, Mom?
Yeah, I would. Are you going to send me a challenge? I love it. All right.
Mine is a challenge.
Class.
Yeah.
Can you guys do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you put your pizza items inside your pizza box? If you cannot close the pizza box, it is totally fine because it took me 10 minutes to figure out how to put it together. So if you can't figure out how to put it back together, it is okay.
This 37.
Oh, well, look and see. Yeah, hold on. Put your name on it so I can come to you. I would love... Oh, you are ready. If you could bring me your pizza boxes, and we're going to get ready for closing. All right. Oh, good job. I love how I have some groups working together. If you have your extension, just hold on to it. Perfect. Hold on to your paper. We're going to do some closing, okay?
What's that?
What is closing? Closing is when you have some classmates are going to come up here and they're going to talk about their work, and you guys get to ask them some math questions. Okay? We're going to see. All right. Everybody in their seat and ready? If you'll return to your seat now, hold on to your extension because it looks awesome. I'll take them up in just a second. These buttons are recording me so I can turn it in. Yeah, it's recording me. All right. Oh, this table back here is almost ready to rock and roll. Let's see what other table's ready. Thank you. Awesome. Thanks, buddy. Great. Not right now, in just a second, I promise, okay? All right, guys. So during closing, we'll just review some procedures before we close. During closing, what I'm looking for is everybody to have their math brain on, okay? Some of your classmates are going to close with their problem that they did. Your job is to be the teacher, and you can ask them a question about what they did. If you don't understand something, you can ask them the question, all right? I am going to stand back in the room because it's your turn to shine, all right? It's your turn to be the teacher. So now when your classmates come up here at the end after you present, they're going to say, any questions? And if you have a question, you can raise your hand. It could be something as simple as, hey, did you do that 2 different ways? Or do you think you met our standard? And let's think back to our standard. What's our standard? Can I add a string of numbers, 2 digit, 2 different ways? And also, can I add numbers within 1,000? Did some of your numbers get big? Your totals?
No.
Did they get bigger than 100?
No.
Some of them did. Some of your answers got larger than 100. So that is why we went on to 1,000 to push you a little bit. All right? So it made your brains hurt just a little bit, right? All right, so we're going to start with these 2 girls and this group right here. They're going to share, and I want you guys to be listening and be respectful to our classmates because we're following our social contract. And we're going to, if you have a question, or maybe it's just a compliment, say, I really like how you did this. Okay, so I'm going to stand over here. Will you stand up there with your group? Because you did such a good job with them. You guys will talk loud, okay? Can you guys tell them what you did?
So on top, we did our 10 and then 100, and we got the number 119. And then the next problem we did, it was right here, and we got the number 140. We used also our base 10 blocks, and we also did right here vertically, and we got, and then the next problem, we did it right here, and we got the answer 226. And then right here on the bottom, we got the number 201 because we used our base 10 blocks. We counted them all up together. So we had our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. And that's how we got 201.
Good job. Okay. Any questions? Oh, we have a question here, guys.
Any questions?
Oh, we got one right here for you. Go ahead.
How many tens are in 241?
Good question.
221?
What was your question? How many tens? Okay, how many tens? Good job. Ask for help, guys. It's okay.
2 tens. Oh,
Good job.
yeah.
Great job, guys. Good job. All right, guys. That's awesome. All right. Let's go with Mallory. You guys, this group is going to go next on all classmates' eyes on Mallory and her partner in crime. Hey, guys, talk loud for your group.
So we started with number 1, and it was 12 plus 18 plus 34 plus 12 plus 75, and we got 151. And then on number 2, we used a number line to figure out that 12 plus 6 equals 18. And then on number 3, I used a hundreds chart to do 151 minus 34. And on number 4, I also used a hundreds chart and wrote it vertically. On number 5, we used base 10 blocks and a hundreds chart, and we got 52. Any questions?
Any questions?
Okay.
Oh.
Yes? No?
How many ones are in
100
Oh.
or 0 or 0.
There could be 100 ones. You're right, though. I like that.
10. How did you use a hundred shot if there was more than 100 and like 150?
Well, we just started at 151 and took away 34.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
So,
That was awesome. Good job, guys. Awesome job to your classmates. All right, our next group.
What we did on number one was we were going to add 121 plus 78 minus 94 plus 12 plus 35, and we got it, but then we did base 10 blocks and we took away 94, and we got a total of 151. And on number two, we did 94 take away 35, and we knew that 4 take away 5 we couldn't do that, so we went over 9, marked it off, and then turned it into an 8, and then we turned the 4 into a 14, and then we knew that it would be 9, and 8 take away 3 is 5, so we got a total of 59. Number three, we added 121 plus 78, and then we did 94 plus 12, and then we knew that 35 plus 0 equals 35. So that equals 106, 35, and 199. So first we added the ones, and it equaled 20, and then we added the tens, and it equals 12, and we added the 100s place, and we got a total of 232. On number 4, we did our plus vertically and our base 10 blocks, and we knew that 8 plus 4 equals 12, so we put right there, we cut, and then we put a 2 right there, and then we knew this. Hold on. Okay, so 78 plus 94. We took away 8 4 plus 94. We added 8 plus 4, which equals 12. So I put a 2 here, and put a 1 right here. And then 9 plus 7 is 16. And 18, so 172. And our last one, we did our plus, and it was 78 plus 12. And we knew 8 plus 2 equals 10. And, wait, no. Oh, 7 plus 1 equals 8. And we added the 10 to there, and equals 90. And then we did it vertically, and then we did it the normal one. Any questions?
I think so. You guys did a great job explaining. I think we have one more to do.
No.
Are you good?
Ooh, Spider-Man, she's a
All
Spider-Verse.
right. So you guys, I want to thank you so much. I do have to go back to my third graders, even though I would love to stay down here with you guys, because you guys are wonderful. I want you all to kiss your brain. Kiss it, kiss it. You guys were awesome. If you have your extension, or I like to call in third grade, ticket out the door, put your name on it, and if you want me to solve them, I'll solve them and I'll send it back to you. All right? So you can give me some math homework. How does that sound? All right, guys, thank you so much.